I think I have something. I forgot, like the whole week, I forgot that we're gonna do song 9. And I get to start it. I've been working on a few things. Some of them I like, some of them are like, oh, I don't know. There's a few things that I already have here that I'd like to try to taste it with Pasta Wav. I think I've more or less decided on which one. I've recently been a little bit interested about guitar work. As you know, you've seen me work on like some MIDI guitar with our last few songs. So there's this kind of Mixolydian guitar riff that I think could be interesting. I hope it doesn't sound too country.
Hello, I have added 2 things. One is like this muffled kind of low notes. It sounds like that, okay? And if you hear it on its own, it's like it's like a hum. And then this one I added is strings that sound like, and so I put them in order.
I am so sorry for the wait, but I think this pass I'm about to give is worth it. By I say worth it, I mean worth it! Let's take a look, shall we? These are my tracks, yellow and the blues in the between. You know, when I said that, like, oh, let's do like both the rock and the the apocalyptic. Ah! I started with, you know, the metal, the metal things. The metal things where they go like grunt. I made that sound. And I added drums. So underneath that, I did Jason's guitar part with like an even thicker guitar sound, because this one's kind of like major, like clean, but my grit.
Hello, children. So I said that I had something in mind already when Kobe submitted his bomb-ass, like, riff. The first thing I had in mind was to bring it down a little bit. But I hear you ask, weren't we making like a heavy metal rock song? Gets a bit worse. I added 4 tracks of classical grand piano, which I will isolate for your hearing pleasure.
Let's see if we can add some drama in here. Let's see if this works. Oh my God. I am quite proud of our badassery with this one. I like it. I like it. So I added a few things and I arranged a few things. So after Jason's part, this one, I just go in for a break. That's why it's called gasp, and you'll hear it here. Okay, so I added a gasp, right? And then I added a new drum kit, which is this. I know it sounds boring, but if you put it in there, it's nice. And then I added a harsh bass that sounds like this. All right, and then it kind of fades out. 3.
Come here. Closer. Closer. This is what these were the original sounds that I put in a few weeks ago. Which is like okay siya, pero I've like realized this. The kick drums in Logic Pro always sound kind of flimsy for me, so I went over to Ableton. Ableton had really, really thick ass drums, so I replaced it with these. And with the snare, it was like I added in like a gated reverb. So yeah, like in the 80s songs before, there was always like that weird echo, like. Now let's get to the words of the song, because we like words. So for this song, I chose Jen's what do you want to do on a 3-day weekend? Nap, because I've been feeling that lately. So the word was nap, and because like I've been doing a lot of the choruses, so inisip ko na lang, naggumawa ako ng call and response, and I think I'm doing the response, so parang medyo backing siya, and here are the words.
Hello, children. I love the way that you hit that. The first thing I'll show you in the next video is a layered vocal kind of harmony, 5 tracks of vocals that I put in the second verse part to build up tension for like that immediate second chorus. I am actually opening up an offer for the bridge section. Because I mean, Kobe, you went in strong already with these industrial drums. From what I have seen in some industrial music, the bridge section is like breakdown time, and it's kind of a playground for different sounds to attack the song with. So I started with 2 layers, which is a arpeggio bass. I think that's pronounced guzhang or guzheng, something like that. And that's what here's what this section sounds like. Yeah, so there's some spooky things happening there. Let me know what you think.
Hello. I chose a topic, and I believe Ria wrote Drive to Batangas. And so that kind of gave me, and Kobe's napapagod na ako, nakadalawang kape na ako, kind of made for this chorus. So here we go. So the chorus starts at basically the very start here. Wag Kang Matulog, Wag Kang Matulog, Wag Kang Matulog, no, 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 no. Alam ko, kanina pa tayo nandito, nagmamaneho. Hindi ko kasalanan na traffic na. Then I added opera voices here.
This was the bridge that like Jason sent us with the bass and the guzheng, kucheng, I don't know. And this felt for me like it doubles the beat, the time, so I was like, let's put in some shakers. So this is how it sounds like with shakers and my mouth noises. Next thing is, I added 30-second note kicks. And why is that there? Because in Jason's video, he said, you know, I made the bridge kind of like, you know, in these songs, kind of like a breakdown. And I heard breakdown. And I used to listen to a lot of prog rock and post-hardcore rock. So I added chuga 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 parts. And last thing I added in the bridge, I added like a big impact of gising ka na every time like the guitar is like juk, 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 juk. Some of punk rock has like this weird screechy sound because of the guitar, so this is how it sounds like.
So I pretty much knew that at my turn, it was time to sing songs. I did 5 vocal tracks of like different like levels and stuff. And I just used the mix down to record because we were at 33 tracks, which is, I still don't have like anything else to record with apart from. I'll show you what that sounds like. Need a little bit of melodyne.